Okay. Hello. Hello, Kerr. Hello, Timington. Hello, Chris. Hello, anyone else that's out there lurking. Hope you're all doing well and stuff. Sorry I've been away for a week, essentially, I think. It was a pretty shit week last week, so here's what it is. Sorry, I'm checking to make sure that I have actually loaded everything that I'm meant to. Which I've probably forgotten something, but we should be fine, I guess. Alright. So, today we're going to be looking at a game called Between Horizons. It's a, sci-fi detective adventure game where we get cases that we have to work out who actually did it, and we can make the wrong choices. So, I'm probably gonna fuck this up. Alright. Where's that screen going? Alright, we'll just head over to the game and get started. I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of reading this stream, so brace yourself for that. Alright. Just check. I don't think it added those settings yet. Right. Boy. Like, I'm really unsure if I'm gonna like this game. But the art style really drew me in, so we'll see. Hello, Gus. How you doing? Oh, you're sick, but you're at the doctor's office. Oh no. Oh, I hope it's not too serious, mate. Hopefully the doctor can sort you out. Can't manually save or load previous save. How nice. In other words, saying no saves coming. Fuck off. Find options, game settings, blah blah.
I must have been 8 or 9 years old when I first realized that I would never witness the Zephyr's arrival. As a small child, I often imagined myself stepping foot on Eurus D, leaving the ship for the first time in my life. I didn't understand at the time that this was a privilege reserved for my grandchildren. I still remember the conversation I had with my father. He was uncomfortable about the whole thing, and I get it. People don't like talking about their children's mortality. Still, he made me feel better. He reminded me of the importance of our mission for the survival of mankind. We're the only egg in the second basket, he said, or something like that. The basket being Eurus D, a habitable planet just 4 light years away from Earth. And the egg, that's the roughly 1,300 people aboard the Zephyr. Everyone I'll ever know.
Yeah. It's a bit of a problem with a generational starship. It's pretty fucked up if you think about it. Because you're setting off on a mission that you're never going to complete, but it's your children's job. So yeah, it's pretty messed up, eh? You're a bit early, Doom, because the raid has not happened yet. There it is. Welcome, welcome, Half and Raiders. We're just getting started. We're just talking about because the game is based on a generational starship, and we're just talking about how shit of a thing that is. Hi Selm, hi again Chris, hi Zephyr, hi Half, hi Pots. Welcome, welcome. What's this one about? Well, we haven't learnt anything yet. You know what, actually? We'll just fucking watch the intro bit again, because that's all we've done. There's not anything to see, it's just some tiny bit of exposition. But we don't really know exactly what we're doing yet. Here you go.
I must have been 8 or 9 years old when I first realized that I would never witness the Zephyr's arrival. As a small child, I often imagined myself stepping foot on Eurus D, leaving the ship for the first time in my life. I didn't understand at the time that this was a privilege reserved for my grandchildren. I still remember the conversation I had with my father. He was uncomfortable about the whole thing, and I get it. People don't like talking about their children's mortality. Still, he made me feel better. He reminded me of the importance of our mission for the survival of mankind. We're the only egg in the second basket, he said, or something like that. The basket being Eurus D, a habitable planet just 4 light years away from Earth. And the egg, that's the roughly 1,300 people aboard the Zephyr. Everyone I'll ever know.
There you go. Now you've caught up what we know. This is when I started talking a bit, saying that, like, a generational starship to get to a place is pretty messed up. Because you're committing your children's children to, you know, complete what you've set out to do, which is pretty fucked up. And they can't say, they've got no choice in the matter because there's nowhere for them to fucking go. Also, yeah, 1,300 people isn't a lot to start a new, you know, save the human race, is it? So do I, Chris. I live in a state like that as well. Alright. I see you do advanced dialogue workers. Thank you. You're prompted, pick one of multiple answers, UAD, okay. B tutorial, no. Should at least have some cloning patches. Well, I assume they don't have that type of technology, eh? That's why they're using a fucking generational shit. Stella. Stella. Did you go to bed early? Of course not. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Timed responses. I suppose it's the so you can have no response, but that means that's going to be a choice. That's going to be annoying. Of course not. Well, in that case, do you have a few minutes? There's something I'd like to show you. We have generational ship tech. We should have easy. No, I don't think so. Like, if we really wanted to, we could do a generational ship now. It would take a lot of effort and working together, but that's not going to happen. But we could do that now, I feel. But like I said, it's pretty fucked up. What is it? You'll see, it's a surprise. Okay. I'll be right out. Sorry, give me a sec. Sorry, what I meant was, we could do it now. I guess pod. But I mean, like, that would be an easier problem to solve than cloning. Yes, cloning at the moment is absolutely fucked, and it's deemed unethical, so there is no research into it. And there's good reason for that, I guess. But anyway. Great, I'll be in my bunk upstairs. As you make progress, journal entries are added to your PDA by pressing tab. Some tutorials briefly take over the controls in order to demonstrate something. That's annoying. Like so. Your personal digital assistant offers a variety of crucial tools to aid you in your investigations, switch between tabs, blah blah. Why R and Q? Weird buttons. Your progress and objectives are documented here, organized by case you're working on. Entries that don't relate to a specific case are listed in the general category. So we're going to be working on multiple cases at once. Oh god. Go back. Tab close. Yeah. No. I don't think they're side quests. There might be you working on multiple main cases, by the sounds of it. Being made aware of missing data across a large number of affected PDAs. Working on a solution, recovering everything fully. Please do not submit any further reports at this time. Right, so IT is dropping the fucking ball, apparently. You make a weird noise. The tech of the time mustn't be too great. Look at this fucking screening of this screen. It's a mess. How is living in a generational ship different from living in a small village or town? Because in, like, oh, I wouldn't say in theory, you can just leave said town. You cannot leave the ship. There is nothing. I suppose you could leave the ship, you'd just be dead. I know you're sick, but I have to go out for a bit, okay? I'll be back very soon. Yeah, they sound very sick. What was that fucking noise? Also, what the fuck is that? It's like a cat cross axolotl cross bat? What? maybe instead of straight up cloning, you go for a genetical recombining and artificial room stations cheese pot. This place seems very dark. Consult your map. Whenever you're trying to find a place on the ship, you can open it directly by pressing M. Stella's icons. Oh, Stella. Oh my god. Stella's icon marks your current location. Use WASD to switch between selected locations. Each location has a unique icon that's revealed once it has been discovered. Oh my god, I'm doing horrible at reading at the moment. This is not boding well. Yeah, it does seem that way, but please, Father, don't send me to the generational ship. That's a statement. Right now, you only have access to a small part of the ship that is relevant to your current task. As new cases open up, so will new areas. That's not very good for a security officer, right? You're locked out of parts of the ship. Or whatever. The Zephyr is a ring ship, as illustrated on the left side. This means that if you move in one direction long enough, you'll end up in the same place again. So there's just no walls in the way, okay? It's sad that you can't just scroll the map. You have to go to each node.
I knew that Dad was worried about me. He'd noticed that I'd been sleeping a lot lately and virtually stopped socializing. I wasn't sure at the time what was wrong with me, but I found it harder and harder to get motivated.
Alright, so we're going to get random bits of audio that I don't have to read. Oh, we can't run. What is that you want to show me? Our messages from Earth. The arrival day celebrations came in earlier. Already? Arrival day is still weeks away. Huh? Is Stella not the one that's narrating the stuff? No, she was. She was just talking then, right? What arrival day? I thought she said it's 2 green. Yeah, they always send the messages in advance to be sure we have them in time. Earth has a surprise for us this year. What surprise? Tell me already. Everyone got a private message from their relatives. We got our own personal message from Mum, Stella. They mustn't be too fucking far away from Earth then, if they're getting messages from people they fucking know. Navigator Joseph already relayed it to me. Do you want to see it? Yes, of course. Okay, here we go. So this part is only for my family, right? Okay, hi. Oh my god, I haven't prepared anything. They only just told me I could say something to you guys in private. How are you out there? I hope things are going better than they are on Earth. We've been having rolling blackouts again, so I was so worried they would get in the way of this recording. Anyway, I wanted to say that we recently received the video sent last year. Stella, I had never seen you in that uniform before. Wow. And William, you look like you haven't aged a day. Still the handsome young man I met 40 years ago. Remember that night? We were on a ship of all places. What was it called? Something Sparrow. Or I'm mixing it up now. I'm so proud of you both. This mission is an incredible, enormous thing you're doing. Everybody on Earth is rooting for you. It's been so many years since you left, and it still doesn't feel real. I really hope these messages get to you. I worry about it every year. I don't know how they do it. It's all magic to me. You'll see more of me in the public video unless you've watched that already. Happy arrival day. You say that, right? Love you both. That was it. Seems like they weren't given much time to record these. I'm just glad she had the opportunity at all. Is this going to be part of a yearly update from now on? I don't know. Maybe there's something about it in the other files. They just came in an hour ago. Don't tell anyone about it yet. Everything alright? Are you alright, Dad? Something your mum said has me worried, but look, there's no way she forgot the name of the ship where we met. I have to talk to the captain about Mum. Not directly, it's complicated. Just can't wait. Sorry, I'll explain later. What the? Man, look at how gamified this guy's fucking chair is. It's fucking RGBified his fucking whole chair. What? Why? Why would you do this? And the chair is RGB. Yeah, we're in the future. As they have quantum linked computers, this would be very impractical. Good for morale, I guess. Well, they did say the message took fucking a year to get there or whatever. Futurist when gaming chair. Yep. Getting cool. What's going on tonight? Sergeant Adelrich. Why'd you have to start with annoying names now? Assistant Chief Stella, are you with your father? He just left. Wants to talk to the captain. And maybe you can step in. Would you come talk to me at the security office? Sure, I'll be there in a minute. Are you all suited up? I am, why? You might have to look into something. I'll explain when you're here. At Delaware. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, but since they're starting to go that path, names are probably going to be a pain in the ass as usual. I have enough trouble just reading normal English, gee. It seems like you may need to brush up on your suit scanning abilities, triggered by pressing space. Objects you can investigate are highlighted in blue for a short period of time. Collect them by walking in range and pressing E before they stop below. Okay, thanks for taking control of the whole game. Once a clue has been collected, an entry about it is created in your PDA evidence tab. New and updated clues are marked with a special icon. Try finding more by hitting the space. So we can only interact with it while it's glowing. It's kind of annoying. That means we've got to keep spamming thing. I wants to join the mission as well, but she had to stay on Earth because it turned out she suffers from a cardiovascular condition, making it possible for her to survive in space. Sounds sus. Yes. I assume that's gonna play into it, but it's a detective game, right? We're gonna be having to fucking sort out whatever detectives sort out.
Pretty shaken up, but I didn't understand why this detail was such a big deal to him. And what did the captain know about it?
Is this going to be that the private messages are just like AI generated or something? So we need to go down twice. Why am I being clowned? I haven't made any mistakes yet. Hey Vidya, how you doing? Something I gotta figure out is how far does the scan go? Yeah, I know, I'm being sprinting. Like I know it's got a visual range, but I wonder if that visual range is the range, if that makes any sense. Okay, so that is something. No, that's not something I can interact with. Collecting evidence, press E nearby a person, start a conversation with them if they have something to say to you. If they don't have a speech bubble symbol above their head, it will be missing or grayed out. Evening, Sergeants. Assistant Chief. Hey, Stella. Paul, address her properly. Come on, Dad. You can call me Stella. We should stick to protocol. How much of a fucking bitch do we want to be? It's alright. Aldrich. I don't need to hear my own title all the time. He's gonna remember that, right? As you wish. But I'd like to point out that your father places great importance on procedure. Anyway. Let's talk about the reason I called you. A door in the network area triggered a security alert. We've had some false reports due to a defective sensor lately, so it might be nothing. However, I tried to check with the programmer Aaron, who works down there, and he isn't answering his PDA. It's possible that he is wearing noise protection, but we should make sure everything is alright. Could you take the elevator down to the inner hull and have a look? Of course. Should I ask an enforcer to come along? I don't think that's necessary. Programmer Aaron should be in the network office. How noisy it is it in the network office that he needs noise protection? Alright, I'll make sure he's okay and report back. All your dialogues are recorded in your PDA. If you ever find your journals aren't detailed enough, you can reread any conversation right here. Damn, huh? Sorry, there's something I forgot to ask. How's the audio? I know there's not much going on, but like you've got the music in blips and bloops. So yes, we're technically general population, but I see myself more as crew. Not like it matters. We have universal access, guns and armor, all forbidden to population. So we're not allowed to handle chemicals in the lab. Neither is the captain for that matter. We all have a role to play. That's not the same. And I think it matters whether we see ourselves as crew or population. Well, my bunk is in the residential area. Where's yours? And how do your neighbors look at you lately? Stella, Assistant Chief Stella, do you need anything? Is this conversation? Huh? No, honestly, just took a wrong turn. I'm headed to the inner hull. A door in the network area set off an alarm. Why are we telling these people this? Good, we're about to head out anyway. Let's get back to work. Assistant Chief. Imagine some people in the generation that arrive on the destination will have some major you're looking at or falling to sky. Maybe it would be interesting, the psychological trauma that would fucking put on them. I assume it's this one that looks like networking stuff. Oh well. We have to use a flashlight. Something's not going to murder us down here or anything at all. Oh no, A is locked. Well, how am I meant to go there then? Oh, I'm meant to go here. What the? What happened to the door? Broken door. Oh, like that R is to go across instead of like E is gonna throw me off so much. Door must have triggered the alarm. Network area looks like it wasn't able to censor it at all. I wonder if I'm gonna need to read all this shit. Unless it's, you know, pertaining to a case. Chi-Chi is one of a few dozen personal pets on the Zephyr. Like all pets, she was bred on the farm floor. I got her 4 years ago and she's been living with me ever since. I sometimes take her to the park downstairs on a leash, but she seems to prefer sleeping in my bunk all day. Yeah, well, look at the giant fucking collar you've got on her. Still, what the fuck is it? You could have told us what it was. You're not a very good detective. Go into the access point first. Well, it's like got axolotl tentacly thingies on it. I don't know what they call them. The bits that stick out of its face. And ears look like bloody bat to me, not kitty. I don't know. Medical data terminal, food network terminal, intranet terminal, recycling terminal. PDA network. Okay, so I go all the way here, do the scan. Yeah, okay, so it is only what the bubble touches, so there's times that I'm probably gonna have to spam it as I'm walking. Program Aaron. I think it's for dramatic sci-fi flair, I guess. They put a controller collar on it. But yeah, I know, that's pretty messed up, eh? Aaron, are you alright? Fuck. What's wrong? What happened? My head hurts so bad. It's bruised in the back. Can you move? It is? Ouch. What happened? I think someone was here. Yeah, no shit. Someone was here? What do you mean? I went to the cafeteria for my evening break, but I returned a little earlier than usual. I've been working on a new data routing algorithm today, and I had an idea I didn't want to forget. When I came back, the door to the network area was broken. I wanted to check if everything was alright in my office, and when I came in here, there was someone standing next to my desk. What? Who? I don't know. I think a man. He was wearing a disguise. I turned to run back out, but he jumped me. He hit my head with something. That's all I remember. Shit. Give me a sec. I'll get help. Oh, gotta call Daddy for help. Something happened down here. Aaron was attacked. Attacked? How is he doing? He seems okay, but his head is bruised. I'll send a medical team. Who attacked him? I don't know. He said the person was disguised. Seems like they broke into the network area. The door at the entrance has been cracked open. I'll inform Sergeant Aldrich and join you as soon as I can. Do you have your weapon on you? Yeah, I do. Good. I'll be there in a few minutes, okay? In the meantime, you should have a look around and talk to Aaron. Maybe you can find out what the intruder wanted in the network area. Okay. Watch your back. I'll be there soon. Do we get to shoot? Are we gonna have to shoot people? Yeah, we'll talk to you in a second, Aaron. This device on the floor looked out of place. Maybe Aaron can tell me more about it. I should show it to him. It's found an interesting clue. Progress Progress in your case will often be made by showing the right evidence to the right people. Regardless of whether or not a person has something to tell you, it's always possible to show them a clue you collected. To do so, press F and choose what you would like to talk about. That sounds like a really bad idea. It's like, I don't know who's committed this crime. Let's just go ask everyone and show everyone the evidence I found. Hey, I found this. Do you know anything about it? No, I have no idea what this is about. Turns and runs away. What? I'd like to ask you a few questions. What did the intruder want? What did you find the area? That's all. I want to see what happens if it runs out. Do you have any idea what the intruder... Oh, okay, so it just selects whatever option it's on. So there is no option. It just auto picks option that it's on. Okay. Do you have any idea what the intruder was doing here? I haven't had much time to think about it yet. But since we're in the network area, I'll wager a guess and say it was something network related. Oh my fucking god. No shit, Sherlock. I can take a look around, see if I notice anything unusual. No, you should take it easy until the medical team is here. I'll investigate the room and let you know if I find anything. Thank you. What exactly do I find in this area? Various ship networks can be monitored from here. You can access them via the terminals next door, but only if you have access rights or my special tool. I see. Well, his special tool is going to be missing, I assume. That's all. Or that's his tool. Do you know what this is? Of course, that's one of my tools. Where did you find this? Next to the door to the network access. I definitely didn't put it there. Do you think the tool could have been used by the intruder? I'm sure. You need it to access and manipulate the data on the terminals in the network access. So that is probably what they wanted in here. Is there a way to find out what they did exactly? Would be a good start if we knew which network they manipulated. I'll grant you access to the terminals. Thank you. What can I see on those screens? Each terminal shows a visualization of data that was sent through the respective network over the past 24 hours. Created the visualizations a while back to make it readable for non-technical users. The left side is data being sent and the right side is data being received. Jeez, okay. If a network was manipulated, there should be some irregularity on one of the terminals. I'll have a look, thank you. Your first case. Progress is tracked in your PDA. No shit, you keep telling us this. Solution to a case is always a piece of evidence. You can assign it from the selection here. Once the solution has been assigned, a submit button will appear. After hitting that button, you can no longer change the solution, and the case is closed. You alone decide at which point to submit the solution. However, be careful if you aren't confident in your conclusion just yet. There is no going back. Okay. So can I say it was the tree? I can. Which terminal did the intruder manipulate? The bonsai. Why is that even an option? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. Sorry. This is going to get really fucking confusing, eh? Because, like, we can select things that have absolutely fucking nothing to do with people. Taking another look around an environment you visited earlier is often worth it if you have a suspicion that something changed in the meantime. For example, you may find objects that were altered in some way, weren't there before or weren't considered relevant yet. When you collect the clue again after it was changed, the title, description, and image in its video entry may be updated. Okay. Hopefully that's not too extreme. Oh, okay, so I've got to, so I don't actually hit a window that pop up, I've just interact with them again, and then I've got to go look at the fucking PDA. My work is never very clear. The program granted me temporary access. It said that the screen shows visualization of data being transmitted through the network over the past 24 hours. The amount of data sent on the left side of the amount of data sent on the left side should be the same as the amount of data received on the right side. Okay. Alright, so if we just... I was gonna say we assume... Can we guess that a square equals 3 then? Yeah, maybe I can ask Aaron. He'll give me some information. So what exactly do I see on these terminals? Visualization of data sent received on each network in the past 24 hours. Yeah, the amount of data sent on the left should always be equal to the amount on the right. Terminals are intended for monitoring only, but it's theoretically possible to add and remove data. For manipulation like that took place, the amount of data on the left and the right won't match up anymore. How about this specific one? Do you see anything off with it? It might be, I have to study it closely. No, you should take it easy, I can inspect it myself. Just one more question. They all look different on the left and right. That's the information I'm looking for. So I suppose the square represents multiple of these lines? That's correct. But I couldn't tell you how many. Isn't this your job? Grid looks at these things daily, but it's been a while since I had a look myself. That actually annoys me. He gave me no fucking information. Okay, so maybe a square is 4, because if we take 3 lines from each side, that leaves us with 8, and there's 2 squares. Or so this one doesn't fit that. this one does not fit that either. Oh no, this one does fit it. 4 plus square and 2 lines. Yeah. Take away 5 and 2 and squares. Yeah. 2, 4, 4. Okay, so the first one on my list, which is the first one you would probably normally go to try and work this out, is actually the wrong one. That's fucked. Idiot. Stella, everything alright? Aaron, how do you feel? I'm alright, Chief. But I'll get myself checked out to be sure. Found out what the intruder was up to. He manipulated one of the ship's networks. Good job. I think I know... I think I even know which one. Could you have a look, Aaron? Of course. Let me see. Yes, you're right. Looks like some malware was injected into the PDA network. You agree? Good. I mean, not good. Excellent work, Stella. Listen, I actually came out here to tell you something else. I've been thinking about what the intruder's plan was exactly. His terminals in the access point only contain very recent information flowing from each network to our central servers. If the guy was after recent data, he could have accessed it right there using my tool, but he may have injected malware instead. You just confidently said that it was in... The terminals are connected to the big servers down the hall for regular backups. Maybe his plan was to exploit this connection. For what purpose? You can only assume to override access rights so he can extract historical data from there. Would he have to physically go there to do that? Correct. Stella, follow me, now. You should probably follow your father, said Zephyr. Does it feel off to anyone else that, you know, our father's the security chief and we're his daughter and we're the assistant chief? Damn straight pulling out the gun, huh? Hey, stop. Stella, let's go. Enough. One more step and I'll shoot. Lay down flat on the ground, now. Rip. Oh, just fucking Indiana Jones that nepotism wiki. I know. That's a bit of a problem, but oh, Dad's about to get chopped in half apparently. What happened? The door is crushing me. What can I do? Why isn't it closing? Why is it closing? They're sealing up. There must have been a breach. Where is the override? I don't think there is one. Fuck. What should I do? It's not doing a very good job at closing. What should I do? Stella, listen to me. Sparrow was our code word. What? What are you talking about? This tried to say something's wrong. Where is the override, Dad? 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 Well, rip Dad. And his body will be returned to the ship. He will stay with us until all our journeys end. Return to the ship. What? On one more personal note, I want to say that William was not only the best chief of security I could ever have wished for, but also a dear friend. Did not expect him to go before me, and I was not prepared for it. I don't think I could have ever been. I'd also like to take this opportunity to put any rumours to rest. William's death was a deeply unfortunate combination of circumstances. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. They're covering it up. Huh? Sure, bud. A cargo box came loose during a malfunction and pierced a hole in the floor of the inner hull. Air began to stream out into the vacuum of the outer hull. The resulting loss of air pressure caused an emergency door to shut. Thanks to the swift intervention of our brave mechanics, the breach could be contained shortly thereafter. However,
I kept staring at the notes for my speech, even though I wasn't reading a word of it. We had agreed to frame my father's death as an unfortunate accident, to keep the intruder a secret in the name of public peace and safety. It was our highest imperative. If there was a person between the ship's population and their safety, they would get crushed by design. There was no security override to save the individual. In a way, this concept made sense to me. It had to. After all, I was the chief of security now.
well, roll credits. Just received the message and should go talk to the sender in person if you want to respond. They sent me a message on the PDA. Why can I not respond by doing the same thing? Why do I have to go talk to them in person? I just don't understand you. You've always been a little closed off and paranoid. But it got so much worse over the last few weeks. I know you're going through a lot. I don't even know how to help you. Or if it's possible at all to get through to you. Don't expect me to come running after you anymore. If you want, we can talk some time in the future when you feel better. Is this boyfriend? I'm guessing? Because if it is, he's a huge fucking dick and you should not talk to him. Who cares? Good evening, Chief. I'm sorry to disturb you on arrival day. Where are we arriving? But there is something we need to discuss as soon as possible. Please come to my office immediately. We still got messages saved from our dead father, huh? Oh, we even record our own fucking ramblings, huh? And our talking to our catfish thing. But you're doing better, Chi-Chi. I have some things to take care of. Don't go running off again, okay? Who's the best girl? Pet. You are, that's right. Oh, at least we actually have an animation petting it. Wait, you... No, you got no information for me? What do you think of Aaron? No, you don't give a shit? Alright. What about Mum? Okay, you don't give a shit about anything, alright. See ya.
My handbook said that I had to allow myself to grieve, live through the pain to overcome it. I tried to bottle it all up instead, but my thoughts kept circling to the events of that night. It had been weeks, and we still had no idea who we'd been chasing down there, or what they'd tried to accomplish. I kept thinking that things would have played out differently if only I'd acted faster. I worked a lot to keep my mind in check. Everybody was out celebrating Arrival Day, but I was glad that the captain called me over.
That was not what I was trying to breath. Captain... What was that? So, I guess I'm going? Where the fuck am I going? Like, where is this fucker? Where are you? Maybe we're not meant to talk to him, maybe we're just meant to talk to her, so she might be in this unknown location. So down. Train station. Train station just opens the map. I don't understand. Public area. We're not allowed to go to the pub. Go in a public area. Great chief of security we are. Bye. Oh, Stella, dear. I really don't know what to say to that. Oh, okay. So you're... tell the captain that this is all just a big misunderstanding. Why should I? Jeez, okay. Who the fuck are we gonna lock up in this? Also, isn't this... Yeah, this is the fucker that's bitching at us in the fucking... in our comms. Regularly in love with everything cute and shiny. He tried to get closer to me for a while. Then I tried, but somehow it never really went anywhere. That's not really what this fucking message is talking about here. come to my office. Oh, it's up there, dumbass. Just use the lift. Yeah, the elevator. I'm really wanting to use my fucking mouse to point at things, but it's just the keyboard game. Hey Stella, I'm sure you're here to see the captain. Let's go through whenever you need to talk to her. If she's too busy, she'll let you know by locking her door. Oh, I know, thank you. Why does it look like people have like big mustaches? Even bros look like she had big mustache, but it's the glasses. Like they don't look like glasses. Hey Ty, how you doing, mate? Spent 284 Aussie dollars to play Peppa Pig on the Wii. I had to get a Power Wii U, but I wanted Power Wii U games, so decent price. Why? I also have more info on Peppa Pig games at the Peppa Pig wiki. Okay, we'll update the wiki. Research purposes. I know there's a Peppa Pig game on Game Pass. Anyways, Captain Talia, you wanted to talk to me? Chief Stella, thank you for coming so quickly, especially on arrival day. Unfortunately, some matters cannot wait. During a routine inspection of the inner hull B, Enforcer Bodo caught Janitor Rose removing plating from the wall. Jeez, okay. She was in the process of retrieving a piece of paper hidden inside a secret compartment. A piece of paper. We secured it. Please have a look for yourself. It's on the table over there. Sally wants you to read the letter on the table now that it is irrelevant to your investigation and have a close look. Okay. So the game price is not bad, but you had to buy the whole fucking console. You're a silly guy. No, you're a silly guy. Looks like a space game. Basically, yes. We're on a spaceship. Oh, the console came with 5 games. Oh, that's okay, I guess. Investigate the letter. Give it a read. We don't need to be handheld this much. We know we need to fucking read these fucking information. Shit. Message written on paper, Janitor Rose retrieved from behind the wall in a hole. Anyways, you saw things like that? Yes. Hello again. Thank you for your message. We have great sympathy for your struggle. You are not alone in thinking that more democracy is needed on the Zephyr. And our cause grows stronger every day. Come to the Arrival Day installation in the Earth Museum tonight. Talk to one of our job representatives and mention the word freedom. The symbol on this letter will be on their uniform, not necessarily in this color. Okay. Another hint can be found inside this very compartment. With this, you should have all the information you need. Okay, just give all the information to us too. What do you make of this? I was hoping to get an assessment from my chief of security. Well, sounds troubling. The wording is a little opaque, but unless it's some sort of game, it seems like someone is trying to put together a dissident movement on the ship. The fact that the letter was hidden inside a wall doesn't exactly make it less suspicious. I agree. What's more, it reads like this is not the first letter in the communication. Do you think that whoever wrote this has something to do with... Let's not jump to conclusions, but we need to find out what's behind this as soon as possible. Division among the populace could jeopardize the mission, especially if it goes unaddressed for too long. Now the letter contains instructions on making contact with another person on the arrival day festivities. We'll keep a close eye on the event later tonight. Until then, we have some time to figure out what we're dealing with. I need you to look into two things. I will open a separate case about each of them. Your first assignment, find out the intended recipient of this letter. We already have prime suspect here, Janitor Rose, who was caught retrieving it from its hidden spot. However, when Enforcer Bodo was leading Rose away, she ran into someone else who was not supposed to be down there. Who? Technician Lewis. His presence in the inner hull seems suspicious. We can't rule out the possibility that he was there to retrieve the letter, and that Janitor Rose just happened upon it. You know, I don't usually intrude into your personal life, but I have to ask. Will you be able to remain impartial investigating him? Yes, of course. This sounds like a fucking dick, but yeah. Into conspiracy territory now? Yeah, someone's trying to deploy managed democracy, apparently. Good. You might also want to have a look around Rose's and Lewis's bunks. Do I have permission to go in there? You're the chief of security. Who's going to stop you? They're both suspected of a degree 6 violation. Codex explicitly allows bunk searching in this case. Right, of course. Your second assignment might be trickier. Get on the trail of the sender. So yeah, so we're doing 2 cases at once. The only lead we have here is that note was written on a piece of paper. It makes sense since communication via the PDA network is monitored. However, paper is not distributed for private use, hence it must have been stolen from a public space. As far as I know, there aren't many places on the ship where you can get your hands on it. All of them should be in the public area. Ask Sergeant Aldrich Brain about potential sources of paper. He knows the daily goings on better than anyone in the group. Don't tell him why. I suggest you and I keep the contents of this letter to ourselves until we know what we're dealing with. Did you get all that? Yes. Once you submitted your results in both cases, come talk to me again. Yes, Captain. Alright. So now we can go to a couple of places. One more thing, Stella. I know how hard it is to lose someone you love. But you shouldn't think that you're letting your father down if you stop torturing yourself. I'm fine. Our mission needs a strong, reliable chief of security, especially now that this letter has surfaced. Can I count on you being that for us? Of course. I'm aware that none of this is easy. You're very young. But I need to know that you'll try. Understood, Captain. Good, we'll talk later. Dismissed. Happy arrival day. Happy arrival day, Captain.
Talia rarely let the mask slip, but I'd been seeing it more and more lately. She'd gotten visibly angry the other day, which I'd never seen before. She wasn't taking Dad's death lightly and probably felt increasingly isolated. Or maybe I was just projecting.
So my guess at the moment is arrival day isn't arrival day, right? We're not arriving anywhere. It's just we're celebrating arrival day as a yearly celebration or something. But she was talking about arrival day festivities and stuff. Okay. Yes, okay, I know. Stop hand holding me, game. Jesus. The multiple areas, 3 of which accessible now. The main area contains a train station. In order to immediately travel to a location, simply select it on the map. Closest, be taken to the closest available train station. Oh, okay, so that's what the train stations are for. Yeah, sorry, I didn't. Did they say that they had one last year? Sorry, my brain did not compute that happening, even though I must have said it out loud. So if I fast travel to here, it's just going to send me to here, I assume. Also save frequently, but never during cutscenes. Pay attention to the save icon on the top right. It's a long loading screen, but yeah, so fast travel is probably relatively useless unless I'm going like across the shit. Let's go to the bottom for all of these. Alright, cases. So where was the paper taken from? You mean Sophie's suspicious letter must have been stolen from somewhere. Oh, I'll find the paper, right? We've got 3 fucking cases. Please assign the person to... Why can we assign our cat and our mother, which is on fucking Earth? Somebody seems to be exchanging letters. It makes no sense. Oh, we only got 2 cases. The letter was totally addressed to my fucking cat thing, right? So we're not trying to find that person? Since paper is private, is not available to private individuals and must have been taken from the public place. Yeah, so we're meant to go to the security office. And where does this take us? Server room. Since we have access over here, I'm gonna just run down here and find what rooms we have.
This was my first time being back in this part of the inner hull since the incident. My knees went soft as I approached the bridge. I closed my eyes and took a few deep breaths.
This is where Dad died. The person who was responsible for my father's death operated it. Much like doors around the ship, the whole panel should only respond to people with necessary clearance. In this case, that includes anybody working down near the hull, as well as... Hey Chief, watch your step. A lot of clutter and not a lot of light down here. You looking for something in particular? Thank you for concern, Tonio. Just passing through, there's something I need to look into. Well, keep your eyes open. People get hurt down here, especially without a helmet. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, well, this is who I wanted to talk to, isn't it? What are you two doing here? Captain told us to keep an eye out. The hidden compartment where the letter was found is just down the hall from here. We're keeping an eye on it from a distance in case someone else comes to check on it. Good. Maintenance room. Go in it. Wall compartment. Janitor Rose uncovered a suspicious letter here. Looks like somebody purposely unscrewed the plate and then loosely reattached it. I flipped it around and found a symbol on the backside. I shouldn't be going to all these places, I'm just wasting time. Oh, Isaac? Hi, Chief. Sorry, I didn't hear you come in. A crew member down here in the hull. What do I owe the pleasure? I'm investigating a security matter. See, well, welcome to the club of people working on arrival day. Feel free to look around down here, but please don't touch anything. Maybe you'll get some pivotal clue, maybe. Well, they could have got the paper from here. It is the recycling center. You'll excuse me, I have to take care of the tubes here before another accident happens. Accident? What accident? Where does this take us? That was a really weird statue. God, why? Why do that? Okay, so yeah, we don't want to be over here yet. Yes. We're meant to be going back to our office. No loading screen that time. I assume, in a way, because like you can get the wrong answers, like you can submit wrong answers. I could just go into here and I could just submit anything, and that will end the mission. Doesn't matter that it's wrong. Oh look, the recycling center is an option. So I assume there's probably like a main good ending and main bad ending, but it would probably have it's probably going to have like the ending of like the consequences of your actions type of deal. Like, this is what happened because you chose this option. Sorry, but what are you highing about? What did I explain poorly? Chief, ready for some updates? Sure. The ethics committee invited you to their next monthly meeting. What fun. Chief William always declined these invitations because he wanted to keep the security separate from the judicial branch. Do you want to continue in this direction or change things up? Yeah, I'll stay away. I think he was right. I should stay as impartial as possible. Tell them politely that I'm not coming. Will do. In other news, we received an anonymous report from the bio area earlier today. There's a shortage of painkillers at the hospital, and nobody seems to know why. Could be mismanagement, could be foul play. We should probably look into it sooner or later. But for now, the captain wants you to talk to the suspects in the brig. She didn't tell us why they were apprehended, I'm sure you know. That's probably wasn't an oversight, but can't tell you. Can't talk about it, sorry. I'm sure the captain will share more information soon. Yeah, Paul was not happy with that answer. That's it for now. Let us know if we can help with your investigations. So it's probably, as you said, you got a good, bad ending. Well, that's what I think. I don't know. I don't know if there's just an ending or if there's a good, bad ending. I assume there's a good, bad ending. Like, if you get everything wrong, then it must... Like, you're not stopping the dissonant movement, like, for this, like, thing. So if you pick the wrong people, the ship's going to get overthrown, I guess. I don't... Yeah. So yeah, I didn't really look into that. I just know that there is a thing that tells you about what you did at the end. Janitor Rose. Stella, darling, this is a big misunderstanding. There is no need to keep me locked up like this. You need to tell me what happened. Tell me. What were you doing in the inner hull? You were caught with a suspicious letter. What were you doing in the inner hull? Well, my job. I was on my way back from a cleanup. The engineers made a real mess down there. You should have seen it. Metal shavings and oily footprints everywhere. Caught with a suspicious letter. You were caught trying to retrieve a secret letter from a hidden wall compartment. Yes, dear, I was walking through the hallway. I spotted a plate that seemed a little loose. Fixing this kind of thing is part of my responsibility. I wiggled it a little bit and it just came off. There was a compartment behind it. That's where I found the piece of paper. Did you read it? I thought it was gossip, a love letter maybe. I had no idea. Why didn't you call security? I swear that's what I would have done next, but they showed up a few moments later anyway. Lewis? He's not happy. Go on, Stella. No need to call me Chief, bitch. I'm the Chief of Security now. This is not a private encounter. Please address me appropriately. Okay, Chief. Why am I being detained? I didn't do anything. You'll be let go soon after questioning is complete. Relax. Why are you talking like a robot? Stay on top. I'm not. Stay on top. What were you doing in the inner hull? What kind of question is that? It's not like I'm not allowed to be there. There aren't many places on this ship where I can be alone for 5 goddamn minutes. What about your bunk? Come on, Lewis. What were you doing down there? That's personal, okay? Well, you can stay fucking locked up if you want, buddy. Fucking dumbasses. Alright, so where's the residential over here? Oh, well, we can't. That's the public area. Is this the... like... this is our residence. But there's no markers over here and we can't go here. They did tell us to check their bunks, so maybe it's here, but... guess we're just gonna have to go exploring. Oh look, propaganda video. Are you waiting for the event to start? That's right, Chief. I'm actually going to be part of the event. I need to head back inside soon. I'm just here for moral support. And I promise, Devon, I'll drop by. Are you coming, Chief? Maybe. I still have some things to take care of. Earth Museum. I'm not allowed in there, apparently. Baptiste. You look upset. Is something the matter? Oh, Chief. I'll be fine. I just need a minute. Did something happen? It's just... we're going to show this year's messages from Earth after the show. Captain only just forwarded them to us, and I was going over all the files. It seems like this year a lot of personal messages from friends and family were included. When I heard that, I really expected to find one from my own kids, but it seems they didn't send one. So I wondered if it's really possible that they couldn't be bothered. I don't think that's it. I know I haven't seen them in a long time, but it's really out of character for them to pass up such an opportunity. Do you think they're in some kind of trouble? Earth would have notified us, right? I'm sorry, I don't really know. I know that Earth notified us about close relatives dying in previous years, but other than that, I don't think they're dead, of course. So what could have stopped them from sending a message? Your guess is as good as mine. Whatever got in the way this time around, I'm sure they'll be included next year. I hope you're right. Guess this is going to bother me for at least a year now. I should head back inside. We're setting everything up for tonight. They're probably wondering where I went. Of course, don't worry too much. Mum tried to tell us something in her message. Maybe this has something to do with it. Were they not allowed to speak? Does everyone on Earth know something we don't? Yeah, we're all in a simulation. We're not actually flying around in space or something like that. God damn it, Pod, that's me. Oh, okay, so this just took me where I came up over here. Oh, we know the gym's there, but we're not allowed to go in it. Why did different? Let me just show it. Small activities block next to the entrance of the activities room with public current activities, authentic Earth experiences to celebrate arrival day. Only under supervision. Oh, because his name was mentioned just then. No, we have to try. Oh, right. Welcome everybody. Settle down, please. What's with the thing on your fucking head? We all you all know me. I'm teacher Mariola? Mariola. I was also a member of the ethics committee. I feel particularly honored to be given this year's address because it's a very special arrival day. Today we celebrate the Zephyr's arrival in exactly 100 years. But that's not the only number I have for you. You can imagine that as a teacher, I like to do a little math now and then. 1,300 people are on board this ship at all times, give or take. In other words, we spend a collective 1,300 years of our lives here every year. In 100 years, this number will have grown to 130,000 years. That is well over 1 million hours. Wow. Thank you for your stupid math lesson. Taking into account the 30 years we have already been here, that makes 1.5 million hours. Now, let's face it, we haven't spent all these hours being our most productive. We've been asleep for about a third of them. It may seem that during most of our hours nothing of importance is happening. We do our jobs, follow our routines, but that's not true. Everything each of us does here is important. We are on the Zephyr. We are bringing humanity out to the stars, and we are bringing the stars to humanity. Nothing we do is ever mundane because we do it light years away from home. Never forget that. However, this does not mean that we shouldn't be doing our best to make each of those hours count. The mission is as fragile as it is important. There is no room for slip-ups or slacking off. And frankly, anything less than 100% dedication doesn't benefit pioneers like ourselves. So next time you find yourself tired or unmotivated or scared, remember these words. We have 1.5 million hours to give to the mission, but all of it could be undone in just one. What the fuck is with this speech? Jesus. Spend those hours wisely. Fill them with commitment and purpose and dignity. Happy arrival day. How'd you like my speech? It was interesting. Lots of numbers. Never thought about how many hours we spent out here. I hope it would give some people food for thought. Yeah, that was shit. This statue is so fucking confusing. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's with this dude's stance? Yeah, maybe this is the residential block. Maybe R1, but yeah. We'll go across, then come back. Oh, I found Half's home. Cycler. Paper leftovers. All recyclers seem to look identical, so I'm not creating separate entries for them. Write down where I found them and the public areas in case it's useful for tracking recycled paper. Unfortunately, I can't see any historical recycling data on their screens. Just says, in case of malfunction, please consult a professional. Blah 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 blah. 495 grams of paper are left this week at the art institution. Oh hey, Chief, hi. The Art Institute is already closed for the day, but feel free to have a look around our Arrival Day exhibition if you like. I'll stay here for a while anyways. No plans for Arrival Day later? No, it's been a little introspective lately. Are you right? Introspective? Everything alright? I've been helping a lot with the Arrival Day preparations, like every year, and it's made me think about my role here. Maybe you're not the right person to ask this, but ask what? What would you say is the role of art in society, and by extension, the role of an artist? I'm not sure I understand the question. I mean, is art there to uphold the system it exists in or challenge it? Depends on the system. Depends on the system, you say. If it's good, art should uphold it. If it's bad, art should be critical of it. That's a diplomatic response. But is the system ever just good or bad? I need to think about it some more. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, how is Chi-Chi doing? She's back to her old self, thanks for asking. That's good to hear. Worrying about your pet is the worst. Yeah, I'm glad that's over. Happy Arrival Day. Happy Arrival Day. I do wonder how many of our conversation choices actually have consequences. Like, if we told her it's meant to, challenge the system, would she join the dissidents? Or if we say uphold, she would be opposed to it. Would it change pictures we see on the ship later? Me being indifferent? Does that have any impact? Yeah, I don't know. Also, why does the art have the like a palette colors on the painting with colors that they didn't even use? Oh, found the school. What's this achievement about? Oh, it's just about scanning shit. Right. Can't talk to you again. So you don't have to worry about it, okay? I'm sure you'll make an excellent contribution to the mission. In fact, you're already doing so every day. Okay. Good. You can get back out there whenever you're ready. Hey Stella. Always working, huh? Yeah, well, I saw Darren walking away crying, so I had a little chat with him. I've forgotten how to say her name again. Mariola. Told him the other day that Mariola told him the other day that if his bad performance at school continued, he would bring no merit to the mission. Fuck Mariola, jeez, punch her in the face. Jeez. When he heard her speech just now, he projected some of it into himself. I see. It's very nice of you to cheer him up. I consider it part of my job as a teacher. Anyway, that arrival day event is starting soon. Until then, I'll be at the cafe in case you want to join me. I need to get out of here. Sorry, let's chat upstairs. Sure, I understand. Last this time, baby. Okay. Classes take place from 8 to 12 in the morning and resume from 2 to 5 in the afternoon. Well, that's nice. So this 2-hour break in the middle. Cafe. Stella, good to see you. Sorry I took off so quickly earlier. How are you? I'm good. Come on. I know I've known you long enough. What's the matter? Struggle with my job, I don't want to talk about it. I still miss my dad. I just miss my dad, you know? I know how you've always looked up to him. I can only imagine how hard it is to find your footing again, but I know you will. Yeah, you're probably right. As always. Thank you. Always. That was our whole conversation. Thanks for that. Oh my god, why did the camera just fucking do that? Oh, well, guess we're going into Lewis's place first. Who the fuck are you? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought... Isn't this Lewis's bunk? It's my son's bunk. It's not here right now. Was he expecting you? Not exactly. Mind if I take a look around? You should be telling her to leave. Chief of Security. Huh? No, not at all. We'll ride at home. I'm sure Lewis will be back soon. So Stella, how's your father? He's dead. He died in an accident about a month ago. You didn't know? What? No, I don't. My dear William, I'm so sorry. How are you holding up? It's okay, I'm fine. You really missed all of it? The accident, the funeral? It was a pretty big deal. I suppose I did. I'm really sorry. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. No need to apologize. I'll stick around for a moment if that's okay. Says Mum, please stay in here. Do not go out without me. Guess we're going to be showing that to Lewis. That's all that's in his bunk, alright. Oh, there's the stairs. Chief, you here for the party? Hi everybody. Chief, Stella, it's... You want a drink? Or are you here to snoop on us? Chio, fuck you. Why is everyone such dicks? I'm working, sorry. Snooping then. Why don't you ever share a bottle with us, slowly folks? You know, I really would like to take some time off once in a while. Is there really so much crime happening in this village-sized chip? I mean, you're ever at your job? Michio. Low blow, Nava. Well, I have to get going. I'm sure all that crime doesn't stop itself. Dude, shut up. What's with the boot leaking all of a sudden? Be nice, Nava. I'll, leave you guys to it. Right. Where do we want to go? Up to... Where is this one? There were some people below us too. Red roses in Rose's place. People are allowed to grow their own plants, but very few engage in it because the conditions on the ship make it very difficult. Rose has always been a green thumb. I wonder if her given name somehow determined her obsession with flowers. Farmer and historian, huh? Display that keeps Rosa up to date on her tasks across the ship. Latest message on the board is from earlier today. It reads, "I've spilled down here. Could you help me real quick? Much appreciated, Isaac." Well, she's not lying about needing to go down there because Isaac is in the recycling plant, which is right next to where the note was found. Thanks, Doom. go. There you go. It's interesting that the scan goes under. It's not just on the floor we're on. Oh, we're not allowed to talk to them. Okay. Satisfactory. Okay. Chief, what a surprise. Good evening, Devrin. I have no idea how to say your name, whatever. Stella. Nice for you to swing by on arrival day. Are you coming to our event at the Earth Museum later? Hydrate? Oh, I can do that. What was it? Ocean. Oceanate. I'm just gonna have to TTS it, I think. Thanks for the hydrate. Oh, I was just typing that.
Ocean.
It's just the ocean. Okay. Whatever. That's what TCS says, then that's what it is. It's all ocean. She planned and executed the whole thing. Oh, I didn't click back on the game. Dad, you did. You're always so humble. The installation is about the mission. Really. What about people's jobs on the Zephyr and USD? Yes, right. Right. You should come. I'll swing by. I look forward to seeing you there. We should soon get going ourselves. Oh. This way. Asha's bunk. Okay. So I guess we need to head back to the brig. I wonder why the first time we did the fast travel we got that loading screen, but we don't get it anymore. There's some impressive. These are some impressive roses. I don't know how you do it. Secret ingredient is love, dear. Found a message on the board in your bunk. Isaac asked you to come down to the inner hole and clean up a spill. You're in my bunk. I mean, I suppose it's okay if you need to take a look around, but you could have asked. I'll ask next time. Did you go and clean up the spill? I should have said I have the right. Yes, I did. See, I had good reason to be in the inner hole B. That's when I saw the loose plate in the hallway. Why didn't you mention Isaac's message earlier? I didn't think of it. The whole ordeal has made me nervous, dear. Well, the timing of his message does seem to line up. Found the note a short while later. See, I told you. Just a coincidence. Could still be very suspicious, but... I talked to your mother. She was in your bunk earlier. My bunk? What were you doing there? My job. Yeah, no shit. You're in jail. Why wouldn't I go? These people. Fucking idiots. Why have we sent these people on this ship? Since when can the crew enter people's bunks on a suspicion? Because that's how things work. Oh, Lewis, this is a little more than a suspicion. She was probably happy to see you. She was. Lewis, she needs to go see a doctor. What are you talking about? Mom's doing fine. Then why are you hiding her at your place? You must have misunderstood something. You know the rules. Zena may have to move into assisted living. You mean we should lock her away? Aren't you already doing that? She would receive the care she needs, and my mum left her husband behind on Earth to be here. That's how much she believed in it. Just to be locked away with the crazies for the rest of her life. Where I can visit her twice a week. Where she can only leave if a staff member feels like accompanying her. Is this how she'll be repaid for giving her entire life to this mission? Sorry, Lewis. She has severe cognitive problems. You know how dangerous this can get for everyone aboard the ship. If she goes out unattended and I'm looking after her, she won't leave the bunk without me. Please, Stella, don't tell anyone about this. I'll get her to a doctor if it keeps getting worse. Please don't take away the time we can still spend together. You just lost your dad. You have to understand how I feel. Wow, that's low blow, buddy. Low blow. Is this why you're communicating with these people? Because you're hoping they'll change things to protect Zena in some way? It's you, right? They've been talking to you. You know what? Fine. A few days ago I found an anonymous letter in my bunk. Somebody must have slid it under my door while he just straight out told us. Slid it under my bunk while I was at work. They asked me if I was dissatisfied with the situation on the Zephyr, and if I wanted to have a bigger say in how things are going. They instructed me to lean my door mat against the door in an upright position that night, as a sign that I wanted to learn more. So that's what I did. Seriously? That's treason, Liz. What are you on about? I didn't breach the codex in any way. I just wanted to know what these guys were up to, okay? The next letter showed up in my locker at work. I was instructed to write an answer on the back and leave it in a specific place. They described the precise location of a wall in the inner hull will be. That's where I sent and received this subsequent letter. And I've also caught you on the way there. Yes. So you lied to me. What would you have done in my place? I need to take a detailed statement on this whole exchange. But right now, time is running out. Do you have any idea who is sending these messages and what their goals are? No. They didn't say. My first in-person contact was going to take place tonight at the event. You mean the arrival day event at the Earth Museum that's about to start, correct? Do you know who exactly you're supposed to talk to? Not precisely. One of the performers, they split up the instructions across two letters, probably as a precaution. Besides the letter you found, there was another hint in the previous one. It said my contact works in a Category 2 profession. Listen, Stella, you know me. I was never going to do anything illegal. I was just curious. Investigating this kind of thing is not your job. You know you're supposed to report it to security. All I know, you were trying to get in on the dissonant movement that could jeopardize the whole mission. Dissonant movement? You have no idea what you're talking about, and neither do I. Okay. Then why did you signal to them that you were interested? You think it's so wrong what they're saying? You're part of the crew, but me. The general population barely have a right to know or decide anything. And do I? This is a mission. We're all a part of it. And who came up with that mission? bunch of dipshits back on Earth that aren't even here. Some of them died years ago. I'm tired of carrying out someone else's plan. See, this is the problem I was talking about at the start of when we started the stream. The mission is not about your personal needs, it's about ensuring the survival of our species. That doesn't change the fact that we're the ones who should be making the rules. We spend our entire goddamn lives on this ship.
I couldn't believe what he was saying. I'd known for a while that Lewis was unhappy about how certain things worked on the ship, but I'd never thought he would lose faith in the mission. I knew him better than almost anyone in the general population. If his views were this radical and I didn't notice, what about everybody else? Maybe the crew was losing touch. I knew we had to face this before it got worse.
Oh no. The general population brainwashing is wearing off. What are we to do? Who was the letter addressed to? So am I meant to be contact with the mysterious group? So am I meant to be assigning this as Lewis, or am I meant to be finding out? I assume I meant to pick Lewis for this. Right? I need to find out who the suspicious letter was addressed to. 2 Prime Zephyr, Rowan, Lewis. Okay, yeah, alright. Done. Oh. Chief, I saw you submitted your first result. Please refrain from confronting any potential subjects with your findings for now. Come to my office as soon as you're done with the second one. Bye. So I've still got to work out the paper situation.
Holfen 1 cat cute, Holfen 1 cat cute, Holfen 1 cat cute.
Hello Zoshi, thanks for resubbing. Yeah, you made it to 12 months. Well, technically, you've made it through 11 months. You've nearly made it 12 months, right? Because you haven't completed the 12th month yet. Hey. Stupid stretches. Okay. How are you doing, Soshi? You're not good. Well, it is confusing, isn't it, right? You've subscribed for 12 months, but you when you subscribe the first time, it says you've subscribed for a month, but you haven't been subscribed for a month, right? You've been following me for nearly 12 months. Alright, paper use suspicious letter must have been stolen from somewhere. You need to find out more about who sent the suspicious letter. Best lead we have is a paper it was written on. Since it's not available on private individual, it must have been taken from a public area. They make a list of public areas in question, find out where the paper gone lately. It said there's my 2 sergeants and security officer might know more. Activities room is closed to the public. Maybe its caretaker can help me out. What caretaker? This, evidence tab is gonna get cluttered as fuck. We have no need for this information anymore. Why is it still here? Why isn't it just put in another tab? Why can't I filter this shit? Yeah, Captain secretary, engineer, doctor, engineer, nurse, historian, teacher, caretaker. Oh, so I guess we maybe need to ask Devran keypad. Maybe that's what I need to do to be able to get in there. Artist, teacher, biologist, historian, farmer. Yeah, oh, she's a caretaker too. Oh, yeah, alright. Back to the residential area. Yes. That glitch with the camera is quite annoying. Okay, keypad. Is there a way I could get in the activities room right now? I know it's closed, but I'd like to take a look around for an investigation. Investigation? I hope there isn't a problem with the room. I assure you we follow all protocols very carefully. Don't worry, it's not about you or the activity room. I can't disclose any details at this point. Well, that's a relief. Well, you just disclosed details, but whatever. If you need to take a look around, I'm certainly happy to help. There is a keypad that opens the door. The code is my year of birth, 2480. Damn, okay. Great, thank you. In the activity room was on the other side of this, right? Yeah. For 90. Good. 2940, was it? Fuck, my brain. We just got told this information. 2480. Idiot. Let me the fuck in. Okay then. It's the fucking fire. These are all, what, coffee making devices? Okay. Paper leftovers. Cycler. Okay, so we've just found, how does this help us? We've found 3 locations that have paper. But we've had no clue. Received another previous letter from Mysterious People was given another piece of instructions. Prepare for. Oh, he gave us this. Okay. Said something like, your contact will be. The event works in category 2 profession. Lewis has since destroyed the letter. This information is based solely on the claims he made during his confession. maybe I need to go to the recycle. How do I get down there though? Hey Isaac. Bros. You don't know. You know you asked her to come down and clean up without Lewis. For places on the ship that use paper, can you probably help me with this, right? This piece of paper is pretty limited. As far as I know, there are only 3 places on the ship that have any. All the public areas, and activity rooms. Yeah, okay, so we've got all that. Public areas. Can I ask you a few questions about the paper? Sure. How much recycled paper this week? Is there any way to check how much paper was recycled this week? Yeah, the machine by the entrance logs today's input. A lot of stuff is recycled at the end of the week, meaning today. Does it break down the materials by recycling it? Was thrown in? No, it's prohibited for privacy reasons. My engineering unit submitted several requests to the ethics committee about changing it. People would be more careful with their resources if we were able to see how much they are wasting. Thank you. Notice any discrepancies? Are there any significant discrepancies lately? Like lost paper that wasn't accounted for? Someone stealing stuff again? Give me a second, I'll check the stats. No significant losses, but some small amounts of paper have gone missing over the last few months. The system didn't issue any warnings because the quantities are negligible. Nothing is recycled at 100% efficiency. Threads of clothes come loose, a piece of plastic packaging is torn off. This is a little unusual though, it happens very consistently. For how long has this been happening? For 6 months now. Thank you. That's all. Okay, I'm not sure how that information helps me, but sure. This is the old paper? No. Yeah, so 940 grams of paper were left over after the school ended the week. 495 paper was left at the arts. 490 paper left in the active room. Did I not interact with one of the others? What did he just say? Where? The school. Did I not interact with the paper at the school? Am I a fucking idiot? sure I interacted with that. Yeah, already in the PDA. Oh, did I not interact with the recycle? I didn't interact with the recycle, that's why we don't have the information on this. Okay. Okay, so 940 for the school, 485 for the art, and 480 for the activities room. No view of the latest recycling materials that I got from a device in the recycling center. So this doesn't tell us really anything. Well, we can see how much paper has been used, but it doesn't tell us where it's from. Was there a yeah, I wonder if I can go back to here and look at the recycling terminal and give me actual other information. There's a lot of running around. I'm not allowed to interact with them? Okay. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thank you. Or on the way there, at least. Is your head back to normal? I have headaches. Had headaches for a while, but it seems like they're gone for good now. Good. So I don't know what to say about that. Well, that didn't work. Go back to the office. Talk to the sergeant again. I think you can help with that. Help with that. Okay. It's evidence classified. I should be careful who I show it to. Well, I don't know what else to check then. Oh, okay. There's some information here. I don't know if you'll recycle materials down in the recycle center and file it as evidence. Maybe I can find out who recycled a used paper at which time. Respectively, I should ask everyone who uses paper. Oh, so I'm gonna go around and talk to everyone again. So we can talk to Devon, talk to Mariola or Ava, and talk to as a school and activity area, and talk to the art person. Let's talk to art first. Recycle. Can you tell me anything about the recyclers around the public area? That's not what I wanted to ask. The readout on display doesn't give me much to work with. All I know is that the recycled materials end up in a recycle room down in a hull bay. If you're looking for more data on recycled materials, you'll probably find it there. Maybe I need to do this one. Do you by any chance remember when you used paper, when you put used paper into the recycler today? I always do it after the week's final art club session. Class was a little shorter today because of the festivities. We finished up around 6, but I really can't tell you the exact time. Thank you. Question. So a stack of paper on the table over there. Yeah. Used to our art club. I know it's old-fashioned, but the blank sheets on the table are what's left over this week. Can you ask you a few questions about the paper you're using? Of course. How do you get the paper? Our supplies are refilled through the distribution system at the start of each week. We always have 250 grams of paper, mostly for the art club session. Do you have more paper when there's leftovers from the previous week? No, refills are always up to the same fixed amount. Another question. What happens to the used paper? You just put in the recycle. Club members take photos of their work with the PDAs they want. But at the end of the week, we throw the sheets into the recycler over there. I just did it again today. Are people ever allowed to take paper home? No, paper is strictly a public resource. Every used sheet has to be recycled. Why would you notice if someone broke the rules and took a sheet or two home? Well, I can't have an eye on everyone at all times, but I made the rules very clear. I would be surprised if someone deliberately broke them. Why do you ask? Might be related to a case I'm working on. Thank you. That's good. That's all. Hello, Minima and Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Oh, gamer raid, huh? Oh, thank you for the follow, Teddy. I don't know why that popped up twice. That's very odd. How are you guys doing? Thanks for the free trading cards. That's alright, Minna. I've been selling a lot of my cards, so if there's something else you want, you better have a look and ask, and I'll give them to you. I don't mind. Like content, you're playing Content Warning with Chi? Okay, how are you liking that game? I know lots of people have been playing it lately because it was free for a little bit. Trading card daddy. Well, you have to. Oh, Wally Daddy as well. Thanks, Sam. Thanks. I haven't played it. I just got it. Like, I just put it on my Steam because it's free. Yeah. Well, because it was free. What's wrong, Soshi? Just wow. Okay. Well, you plan to play it with half bad meals? I don't even know if they picked it up. I had no plans on playing it, really. Just adding it to the list of my ever-growing Steam games. I might play it at some point. I don't know. If someone asks, I might. I'll probably never stream it myself. Like what? 1,000? 1,000? Only 1,000? What do we got here? I have it's nearly 1,400 games. Only 1,000. Oh, I could add a lot more. I have shit, I don't even know how I could count this. Trying to I have shit. There is duplicates in here, so it's not an exact count, and I have extra even more. I think I can grab these two. So I have oh shit, I fucked up. Down, went too far. I have like 700, we'll just call it 770 keys for games sitting in a text document. So yeah. Alright, for people that are just joining us, if you're wanting to know what the fuck we're playing, it's called Between Horizons. It's a sci-fi detective adventure game. We the case we're on at the moment, there's seems to be a dissonant group on the spaceship that are trying to recruit people, and we're trying to find out. There was 2 people suspect of receiving a letter. We found out who was actually the recipient of the letter, and now we're trying to find out where the paper came from. So we're at the moment we're trying to find out how much paper every location gets a week, how much they put in the recycling, and then figure out the discrepancy so we can mark off where the paper came from. It's a little bit involved, but not too bad. The game, I'm liking it more than I thought I was gonna like it, but I feel like I'm definitely gonna fuck up stuff at some point. We are only at the start. Alright, I need to talk to you about paper. You happen to know where I can find paper? No, we know where we still use it at school, just need to convey certain things better. Thank you. Yeah, we know there's paper. Oh, that's right, I meant to use this one. Sorry. Okay, so you can't tell me anything even though you're a fucking teacher at the school. We'll go to the other fucking teacher. Yo, tell me how much paper you use. You remember when you recycled this week's used paper today? Not exactly, sorry. Sometime shortly after classes ended. Okay, we've got that list on the wall. One question. Saw a stack of paper on the classroom table. Yeah, we sometimes use paper in our classes. Why do you ask? Something I'm investigating. Paper supplies delivered the start of the week, correct? Yes, exactly. How much paper do you have at your disposal every week? Our stack always refilled to 1200 grams. And people aren't allowed to take paper home, right? No, paper is strictly public resource. I put the used sheets into the recycler at the end of the week. Would you notice if someone took a sheet or two home? I don't know why anyone would do that, the rules are very clear. I'm sure they are, but would you notice if someone broke them? I suppose it's possible that someone slipped a sheet into their pockets while I wasn't watching. Alright, thank you for your help. Okay. Now we've got to go to the residential area. I should have just stayed up. And then we're going to have to do some math. Fun math. Is that not the stairs? Oh, the stairs are further. Okay. About how much you recycled. To get rid of this week's used supply right after we closed at around 6. Any chance you remember the exact time? Like I said, it must have been around 6, maybe a little later. That's 2 people that said 6. Alright, then we show the paper. Now stack paper, blah blah blah. Yes. Some activity involved drawing and or writing with pencils. It's part of the current theme, how it's done back on Earth. People can take scans home, of course. Used paper goes in the recycler when the week's over. Do you know how much paper was left when you closed for the week? Well, no idea, to be honest. You would need to have a look at the remaining sheets. Activity. Did you notice if anyone took a piece of paper? Probably wouldn't. I'm there to supervise whenever it's open, but it's a big place and there's always a lot going on. But I don't think anyone would break the rules. I don't see why they would. How much paper would you have at your disposal every week? Let me think. I think it's refilled to 750 grams at the start of the week. Alright, thanks for your help. Okay, so we need to go here. School ends at 5. So 260. So the school's paper amount adds up, because they said 1200. But activities are at 6, close at 6. Yeah, see, they both say around 6. That's annoying. Maybe I can I ask her? Nothing to say about what you don't. There is 2 of them at 6. And they both have 750. I guess it doesn't matter, they both recycle the exact same amount. So it came from the activities room. Because the activities room is missing 5 grams of paper. Yep, alright. Activities room. Hope I'm right. Please come to my office so we can prepare our operation at the Earth Museum. Alright, off we go then. That was a lot of work to running around to bloody work that out. Hello. Chief, I saw you submitted your results. The origin of the paper will have to wait. Thanks for making me do all that then. We first need to focus on the meeting at the arrival day event that was mentioned in the letter. The Earth Museum just opened its doors and the event is about to start. You suspect that the letter was addressed to Lewis after all. Good work. We'll bug him and send him in once. We'll bug him and send him in once you give us the go-ahead. Now, listen closely. There will be people attending the museum dressed in their work attire as part of the event. One of them must be the contact mentioned in the letter. Go to the event, have another look at everything we've found out, and tell us who. As soon as you submitted your conclusions, we'll send the suspect in to talk to them and get more information. Keep your distance from that point on. Sergeant Aldrich will be talking to you through all of it, but don't let people see your EVs. If you're our suspicions, or if our suspect talks to the wrong person, we might lose our chance to find out who is behind all of this. Understood, Captain. Good luck, Chief. Okay, on to the next part of the case. That's the music, right? Probably just faster for me to walk there instead of fast traveling. Okay, so before we go in there, we know that they're a category 2 profession, whatever the fuck that is. Because, like, we know people's professions, but it doesn't tell us what fucking category that is. we know that they're male because of this that. Unscrewed the plate and loosely reattached it, flipped over around as a symbol on the backside. And they have that symbol on their clothing, but the color doesn't match. And that's the only 3 bits of information we have. Symbol on the inside. Apartment, suspicious letter found yet. Lewis told me another letter contained further instructions on how to identify. I have to get to the event in the museum. Identify the suspect. Yep. We're standing by next door, Chief. I hope you can hear me alright over the music. We assume the contact is one of the people in work attire. They prepared some kind of presentation. Let's try and make our move before it starts. Go over all the information you gathered to find out which of the participants our suspect is supposed to talk to. If you're not sure yet, talk to them and see if that narrows it down somehow. But be careful not to blow your cover. If they suspect you're onto them, they might no longer respond to the code word. Good luck, Chief. Once you submitted the file, we'll send the suspect in. You got this, Stella. Okay. Stella. That's a nice surprise. Didn't expect to see you here. Oh, you know, I thought it sounded interesting. Yes? Thank you for the follow, Isovi? Sorry if I butchered that name. Why is it posting the follow thing twice? I have to try to remember to look into that. Wiki has brain for this game. Do I? I don't know. I was a bit stupid earlier, but I think I've gotten the 3 answers I've submitted right so far, so. Is it Kiso or Queso? Sorry. I am absolutely horrid with names. Queso, the second one? Okay, cool. Well, welcome, Queso. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, I don't know how. We'll see. We're going to try and identify a person without blowing our cover at the moment. That means a lot coming from an introvert like you. Yeah, nothing like your chief of security being an introvert. Yeah, the event is about to start. It's all about how jobs on the Zephyr will be useful on Uridus D. And how some will transform. You're right? Yeah, I don't know. Our presenters are dressed in their work attire already. Feel free to ask them anything you want. We also prepared this infographic right there for more information on the topic. We don't have time for this, Chief. Try to cut it short. I will. Check it out, I mean. Hope you have a good time. Happy arrival day. Happy arrival day. Yeah, nothing like celebrating a day that's going to happen 100 years into the future, right? Okay, category. Okay, so this is how we know what a category 2 job is. Category 1 jobs like historian and artist contribute intangibly to social cohesion on the Zephyr and the planet, as they have since ancient times on Earth. Category 2 jobs involve everything else, including engineers and programmers, revolving around software and hardware use, with some machines in the Zephyr's inner hull still waiting to prove their usefulness on the planetary surface. Category 3 jobs such as doctors and reproductionists are essential everywhere, but their focus will shift once planetside. Reproductionists. That sounds very sus. So one of the people we're looking for is an engineer or a programmer, I guess. Evening, Chief. Sorry, I need to practice my speech right now. I'm very nervous. As a biologist, I not only do I take care of, I do not only take care of, that's it. Okay, so not him. It's not going to be her either. No, it's Aaron. Look like her. It's a dude. Oh, don't tell me it's Aaron. Aaron got smacked in the back of the head. You part of the event as well? Yeah, I volunteered to talk about some programming challenges. Or is it Aaron? I don't know. I can look that. I might be able to look at the thing. Challenges that will face us once we approach. You know, the real arrival day. Well, not us. Us. More like our future kid's future kid. But it's important that I have an understanding of it today. Won't technology change a fair bit over the next 100 years? It does. Oh. Yes, Daniel.
This new anime plot. Basically there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean some serious honkers.
Right, here we go. Haven't heard this one in a while.
Packing some Dobon and Keros. Massive Dohun Carvorn Kolus. Big old Ton and Jericujas. What happens next? Transfer student shows up with even bigger bonkanija hooks. Humongous Hungolumgan unlock congus.
TTS really butchered that, huh? Thanks, Daniel. Does all the time, but I keep up with Earth's yearly updates. Just recently started working my way through some literature they sent us with this year's arrival day package. I see. It's nice that you're so passionate about it. Oh no. No. Aaron. Why I'm saying no is because Aaron seems to have this on their uniform, but it does say Reward big hit, yeah. Symbol with this letter is on their uniform, not necessarily in this color. It's that color on their uniform. Okay, so Aaron is a dude. Do not feed Steve? Why not? Why can't I feed Steve? We haven't, I don't think we've met a Steve actually. Okay, so possibly would be Aaron. Dear friend, dear visitors, thank you for coming to the Earth Museum on this very special arrival day. We've invited important people from across the population to share insights into their jobs and the role they play in the mission. And because Steve is a monkey that no one is allowed to feed him. But then Steve will starve. Steve needs to get food somehow. I hope you will. God, brain. I hope it will fill you with some pride and determination that my daughter felt when putting it all together. The presentation will begin shortly. In the meantime, feel free to chat and mingle with each other and our exciting volunteers. Oh, you want to kill Steve? Wow. Oh, that was the wrong button. Chief, come to hear the medical challenges that await us on a new planet? You wouldn't believe the number of unexpected things that could wipe us out once we make contact with an entirely new ecosystem. We've never had an opportunity to build an immunity to any of it. And conversely, we may just bring the next Black Death to Uranus D. These animals and plant population, if it has animals. Oh, you're referring to the game. Sorry. Brain. Yep. My brain doesn't work very well when I'm streaming. Especially when I have to do lots of reading. Isn't that motivating? So, it can't be you. He's got 3 stripes, but he's a historian, so... What do you think about this? I hope you're going to enjoy this little presentation we've put together for tonight. I'll briefly talk about us historians and our role in documenting the first steps our species will ever take on an exoplanet. It's only a century away, which is basically tomorrow in the grand scheme of things. Let me read a little excerpt from my script. That's okay, thank you. I'll hear it in a minute anyway. Fuck are you? Geraldo? That's okay. Thanks for your understanding. Engineer Geraldo. Now that's an outfit I've never seen before. That's a surprise. I don't often have an opportunity to put it on. It's designed for the vacuum of space. I most often put it on in the outer hull, but I have engaged in some rare EVA as well. Due to my special training, I'm often referred to as an astronaut here on the ship. But to everyone back on Earth, we're all technically astronauts here. Okay, so that's 2 people. Fancy seeing you here, Chief. Come to learn something about our future job? Well, human reproduction sounds interesting. We aren't very involved with the fun part, I'm sorry to say. But if you have questions about concocting fetuses from 2 genetic donors and raising them in an artificial womb. Hey, Pot. Are you still here, Pot? Because isn't this what you're saying that they should do? Back to the sea you go? Oh, alright. Take it easy, mate. We'll catch you later. I'm guessing Pot's probably going away. Being in space makes it a little harder, but not all that much as long as we have artificial gravity. Okay, so we now have to work this shit out. Now, different categories of professions, yeah, we know that. So we know it's either Geraldo or Aaron. Because we know it's a category 2 profession, which is programmer or engineers. We know they have this on their clothing, which both of them have. I think Aaron's kind of only has 2 stripes though, but it could be hidden. And this symbol is the male symbol, which matches them both. Yeah, Aaron's only has 2 stripes. I think that's probably our key factor. Like everyone, like they've got 3 stripes, they got 3 stripes, they've got 3 stripes, they've got 3 stripes. Like Aaron's the only one with 2 stripes. Oh no, they've got 2 stripes. You can't dance backwards and forwards very easily. So it's probably Geraldo, but I don't know what else I could go from with the information. The symbol in the compartment, what Lewis told us in the second first letter. Over the information I have so far and talk to the participants. Yeah. Very club music. It's very interesting music for a museum, yes. Like I'm pretty sure that I'm meant to pick Geraldo, but it could be Aaron, like, because like Aaron could have just let them, if Aaron was part of the group, he didn't have to get hit and they wouldn't have had to break the door, right? But that could have been all a show. But then why tip your hand? Oh, why do I have to think so much? There's no one else, right? Alright, fuck it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. We won't know. we might not know. Oh, actually, we will know because if it's the wrong, they don't respond. So far, so good. Have a good start of the job. If you feel stumped, ask around. Think about who might have something. Blah 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 blah. Report received. Looks like you've identified a possible contact. We'll send our suspect in to strike up a conversation. Stay away and give them some privacy. But Kit, Sergeant, you're cutting out. Yeah, we're being jammed. The Sergeant? Everybody stay calm. I'm sure it's just a... Oh, okay. Oh, we just got bad to worst, okay. Getting messages from everyone. What? Where am I? Here. Good to have you back. How do you feel? Doctor, my head hurts. What happened? The ring had a malfunction. So we're not going to find out if we chose right or not because the operation ended, I guess. Yeah? The ring had a malfunction. You were flung into the wall like almost everyone. But you were lucky. No concussions or anything. What are you saying? Is the ship alright? I'm not sure. We're still waiting for an official statement from the captain. It was like the power suddenly went out and then the whole ship rebooted. What's the situation? How serious are people's injuries? We can barely keep up, to be honest. Many people were hurt. Some are in critical condition. And not everyone made it. Who? Mina, Federico, Nadia, and Eliza. Elise, whatever. Elise. So far. Secretary Elise. So sorry. We did what we could. Some people are still in critical condition, and a few are missing. How long was I out? They brought you in about 8 hours ago. Fuck. I have to go to the bridge, talk to the captain. From a medical perspective, it would make sense if you... I don't have time to rest. I need to find out what happened.
As soon as I was back on my feet, I checked my PDA and found a message from the captain. She wanted me to come see her on the bridge. I decided to take the long way around the ring and assess the damage on my way.
Yay! Control being taken from...
Broken objects were scattered everywhere. Some walls were covered in fresh dents and splattered liquids. A large chunk of the population had been injured. Once or twice I believed to catch someone glancing at me. I was ashamed that I hadn't been around to help everyone right after the incident. I wanted to say something to the people, but instead I lowered my head and picked up the pace. My sense of balance was off. I tripped and almost fell multiple times. Finally, I made it to the bridge and, to my relief, immediately spotted my sergeants and the captain in relatively good shape.
Man, this bridge. Chief. Captain Stella. Sergeants, what happened? We're still evaluating the situation. Something caused the power outage across the entire ship. This caused the ring to slow down and stop temporarily. It spun back up within less than a minute, but the resulting force was massive. It left many injured and some dead. However, the ship itself does not seem to have sustained any critical damage. There are some issues, however. For one, the navigation system isn't back online yet. Navigators are working on it. Like, how much do you need to steer the ship. You're in the void of space. There's nothing. Major waterline was damaged, flooding the inner hull sectors C and D. We've had to seal them off until the engineers report back. We don't know what caused the power outage. We need answers fast so I can address the population. I'm counting on you to find them, Chief. With all due respect, Captain, this sounds like a rather technical question. The engineers are working out the technical side of things. However, we cannot rule out foul play. Do you really think someone would? That's what I want you to find out. Sergeant Paul, you already collected some relevant information? Yes, Captain. Sorry. There are 4 power nodes on the ship. 1 in each section of the inner hull. Chief, you have been granted clearance to enter those rooms. Why is someone, like, beneath my rank able to give me clearance? Like, I'm the chief of security. Why is my sergeant giving me access? Like, shouldn't I have access? However, as the captain mentioned, inner hulls C and D currently inaccessible. The ship-wide outage was actually a chain reaction originating at one of 4 nodes. If we can find out which power node was the first to go out, we are a little closer in identifying the cause of the outage. Got it. One more thing. According to our logs, a ship-wide alarm went off after the 2 first nodes failed. Maybe this can help reconstruct the timeline. So what you're saying is 2 nodes went out, then the alarm started, and last the other 2 nodes failed. Correct. But none of them went out at the exact same time. It all happened in quick succession. That's all we know so far. About our sting operation that was cut short before the incident. There is... Thank you for the hydrator. I was thinking that I might end soon. I'm not sure how long this game is. I should probably check that. If there's any information on it. There is no doubt that Engineer Lewis was exchanging these suspicious letters. He was interrogated again by enforcers while you were incapacitated. It seems like he truly doesn't know anything relevant yet, as his first in-person contact was yet to take place. We placed him back in the brig for the time being. And about the contact at the event, it seems that you were right about Engineer Geraldo. Oh, okay, so we are getting answers. He disappeared in the turmoil and hasn't resurfaced yet. Maybe he decided to go into hiding after seeing our presence at the Earth Museum. The enforcers are out looking for him. If there's nothing else, you should get to work now. There is something, Captain. I'm so sorry about Secretarial Elias. He was a good man. Thank you. He was dismissed. Alright. Oh, we got a message from him. So you're at the event. I just knew you got on my trail somehow. I'm sorry I can't take part in the rescue and cleanup efforts that are probably ongoing right now. I decided it would be best if I laid low for a little while. When we see each other again, you'll have to pick a side. You would be the first choice in your life you actually get to make for yourself. Think about it. Okay. Please come to the bridge as soon as you're able. That was the message we got while we were laying down. Then wouldn't have seen because of this huge fucking conversation. Yeah, Eva? Are you okay? What the hell happened? I'm outside my bunk right now. Please come and see me if you can. Cool. Stella, please contact me as soon as you're awake. You were covered in blood and unresponsive when we found you at the Earth Museum. Dr. Yaha assured me you'll be fine, but I'm really worried. Needless to say, our sting operation was unsuccessful. Okay. So we're on to the sabotage mission. Alright, let's see if we can find out whereabouts we are in the game. Maybe. Oh, okay. Well, how long to beat? Oh shit! Sorry, I hit the microphone. I don't know if that came through. How long to beat reckons it's 5 to 8 hours. So I'm either close to the end or I'm not. I assume I'm probably going to be on the longer end because I didn't come through. That's good. Alright, thank you. Because I've been scanning and like interacting with everything. Let's see, do we have a list of missions somewhere? Like a list of cases? Okay, so we're at the start of the 5th. Out of 10. So we're a bit less than halfway through, I guess. But like some of them might not be long. Like the first one we did, the intruder, was a tutorial. I suppose that did take us a little bit. And two of the ones we did at the same time. So like the recruit and the paper chase, we did them both at the same time, and then the contact, that was really short. So I guess this is a bit hard to guess how much time we have, like how much is left. I assume this one's going to take us a bit, because we've got to work out. We're going to go look at the nodes and work out which node was the first node. I think that's what we're meant to be doing, right? Yeah, which of the power nodes went out first? So we need to figure out which node went out first. We've only seen C and D. No, A and B. And we can't get to C and D as well. Oh, God. Oh, this is a good question actually. This, when I go up, that's really loud. Is it not loud for you guys? It's like I put in a thing to kind of cap the audio, so when I play some games, it doesn't, like, when the audio balance is fucked, it doesn't deafen you. I know it'll be louder than the other things, but is it like definitely, like, is it that loud that it makes you deaf? And does it sound like weird? I know I might have to test with something else. Here you go. I have not tested this. Careful of your ears if you're wearing headphones, because I just turned the thing off. I wanted to see. Yeah, that just goes straight off the fucking chart. All right, so now you know what I'm hearing. Sorry about that. That was a lot worse, yes? Just to make sure. Yeah, okay. So what I've put in place is working. Okay, good. All right, thanks for that. Sorry to hurt your ears. Okay. All right. I think maybe I will stop here. It was funny, sorry. I might stop here. Next stream will probably be a longer stream. Like if we go by current things, next stream might be like 5 hours long to finish the game. It'd probably be best to like finish the current mission, like the current case we're on. But I'm not exactly sure how long this case might take. So I think I don't want to stop in the middle of the case because then I might forget. Things. Reproduction. You imagine your job title is you're a reproductionist. Fuck me. Thanks for the stream. Oh, Pot, you're here. You missed something. Who are we? Yeah, brief the reproductionist. It's how you said, right? We asked, well, human reproduction sounds interesting, and this person says we aren't really involved with the fun part. I'm sorry to say, but if you have questions about concocting fetuses from 2 genetic donors and raising them in an artificial womb. ... So, yeah. I think that's what one of the things you said at the start of the stream. Alright. Well, I don't know. Okay. Okay, it just quick saved there. Alright. I guess we'll get out of here. I mean, you're always right. Yeah, sure you are, Pot. Sure you are. That button. I need to fix up my thing so I can press the buttons a bit easier. We'll mute that. Actually, you can't hear that. So I'll just... No, actually, I'll mute it so I don't hear it anymore. This does remind me, I really need to get some, like, ambient sounds for, like, the scene at the start where I'm just talking in the scene here, just so if I'm not saying anything, it's not just silence. And there is a wider conspiracy sabotaging shit. Well, there's more shit going on, right? There's shit happening on Earth as well, apparently. We don't have any more clues about it, but the message from our mother that came, thanks for the hydrate. I'll do that once we finish. Message from our mother had a code word in it, which was a code word for shit's not right, something's wrong. Yeah, so yeah, something's going up. I don't know if the dissident group is trying to sabotage the ship, or if there's some other group that's trying to sabotage the ship. Are they trying to just take control of the ship? Are they trying to destroy the ship? It seems like a shit move to destroy the ship, since you're on it, you've got no way home or anything, but you know, crazy people are crazy. It's probably something related to Earth government and all that jazz, probably. Most likely. Okay. Let's see. I was watching myself 3 times, apparently. I don't have anyone to rate today. Like no one from our normal group of friends. So maybe I'll just end. Guess it's a quiet day for streaming, huh? I mean, if you're in a generational ship, just declare a revolution and session as soon as you ground, I guess. Yeah, don't fight on the ship. But the problem is, you'd have to do it on the ship because, like, you wouldn't make it to the planet, right? It's going to take them 100 years to get there. I have no idea who that is. What? No idea. My quick search doesn't even find them. Okay. Don't know why it's not finding them, but yes. I don't know if I'll rate them or not. I'll just have a look. They're a dog. Oh, okay. Oh god, why are you on that side of the screen? You're underneath my stuff. You're a 3D dog. Playing a dog game. Fuck me, yeah. That's, yeah. Alright, they only have 6 people. It will be nice. Alright. That's awesome. It's on brand at least, yeah. Alright. We'll give them a raid. We'll go say hello to them. Yeah. Alright, everyone. I will catch you next stream. I might see about streaming tomorrow. Probably not. I might just stream like my normal stream in like 2 days. I might try tomorrow just because, you know, I didn't stream last week, so I might see if I can do some more, but we'll see how things go. Alright. Have a good one, everyone, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. Press the button.
Thank for the stream, Pop Dragon Wiki.